Two, one. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That is
Right.
Nick. You know how many times I've said that, Nick? That introduction?
152 times.
Almost. Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't know how many. I think we're up to actually 140 something.
Really?
This will be our 146th podcast.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Pretty I mean, technically we did over more than that when we were on the other network thing.
Yeah.
And when we first started, but yeah. So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
pretty fucking crazy. But yo, before we came on, you were going, you was like, I'm going hard.
Yeah.
What's this about? Talk to us.
I want to go hard on bitch ass, you know what's. Bitch ass, the bitch ass N words.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I could say it without being looking like a racist, I'd say it, you know?
yeah, right, of course.
Maybe one
Can't say
day
it though.
I'll freely be able to say that word because it's a lot of fun to say it behind closed doors because we all know that we all fucking say it,
We all
right?
say yeah, it's all political bullshit. We all
Yeah.
say it, and we know what it means. It
Right.
means pussies.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the least racist term on the planet. A bitch ass N word is
Yeah.
not a racist word.
I
It's
don't
such
even
a
think of black people when I say that.
no.
That is not that unless they are a pussy. And then I'm
Right.
like, well, you are one.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. That you should be able to say that term and pussy ass N word too. That's a cool one.
Yes. The
I
pussy.
remember
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard that term, I was probably like 20 years old, and this kid that I knew like growing up, like in passing, was outside of Friendly's on Tuckahoe Road, and these kids
Yeah.
rolled up on this like one dude, and they just like kind of kicked his ass, and they called him a pussy ass N word, and I was like, whoa, that term is so cool.
After the kid got jumped.
You know
Uh,
what? I
say
don't
it.
even think ass was in it. I think it was just pussy N word,
Rip,
which is even cooler.
pussy. Yeah, I'll say it if you want. I'll bleep it out.
Nah, no way, no way, no way.
Yeah, I'll
I
forget.
mean, you could bleep it all. You could bleep these out, and people are gonna think I'm saying it.
I know. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, right.
Um, but I dealt with a ban. We know what ban is short for. It's just short for, bitch ass N word. So I
Yep.
dealt with a ban today at work. And this ban pulls this shit via email. And I met this ban before. I met this ban,
Yeah.
and we were fine with each other. And it was basically like, hey, where is this? Like I ship stuff out, I ship speakers out and stuff. So the kid comes out, where is this? This was over a week old and the customer's looking for it with an exclamation point. So number
Wow.
one, don't fucking exclamation point
Oh,
me.
that's the
Okay?
worst.
Don't exclamation point me.
It
So
means they're yelling when they're writing it in an angry like
exactly.
font. That's
Yeah.
horrible. What a BAN.
Right. So as a ban, he's trying to come at me as if I'm a pan, right? So there's ban on pan warfare going on here. So I'm saying to myself, like, remain calm. Just remain calm because this isn't your company. You're gonna come across plenty of bans in your life. You know what I mean? Like if you can't handle one ban, you're never gonna be able to handle any bans,
Does
right?
not
You're just gonna
shine
let
on.
all the bands just get to you. You're gonna
Get in
drive
your head.
yourself crazy, right?
Yeah. Right.
So I said back to this band, I said, what the fuck did I say? I said to him, oh, we don't have this in stock, ban.
Okay.
But I do have like a B stock, it's called, like it's used, slightly used. If you he needed two of them, I said I could always give you this one B stock, Mr. Ban. And I don't know when the other one's coming in.
Right.
So he comes at me, he goes, well, before we ordered this, you said we had, or you guys said we had five in stock. And then he goes like this, seriously? With a question mark. Okay.
Oh wow.
So he went from ban to pan overnight. Well, that's how
Ooh.
quick he went over. So I'm
Wow.
like, oh my God. So instinctually, I say to myself, it's troll. That's such a troll move. You're getting stupid, like a
Mhm.
little pussy,
Yeah.
like a legit, like I don't like to say, I don't want to say like, I won't give a town, but I think we know what town, like, those pussy ass towns, like
Yeah.
entitled little fuckheads, you know what I mean? Like, You're gonna come at me like a
Yes.
7-year-old girl and say seriously with a question mark on it? We're
Right.
fucking two adult men. So it took everything in my power to not call this motherfucker up and tell him, like, yo, if you got something to say, meet me at fucking, you know where I live,
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Where the Cross County meets motherfucking Seminary Ave, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was close to giving him my whole fucking address and be like, look me up, come to my
Yeah.
fucking house. Like, you know what I mean? You disrespected me just now.
Yeah.
And I'm a fucking man, and you're a man. Don't cross the fucking line just because we're at fucking work and you think that I'm not going to fucking say anything, which obviously I didn't because I'm going to destroy the relationship between my boss
Right.
and this customer who spends hundreds of thousands of dollars with us. So that's not something that you could do.
Yeah, right. He
I
just
can't get loud over, I can't start this stupid war, but I could have called him up technically and been like, what's up, man? You're going to come at me like that? And even then, he's a ban, so he and a pan, so he's gonna go to his boss, and I'm gonna have to fucking hear about it. So I have to swallow it like a bitch, like a pan,
yeah, it's
you
the
know?
worst. Like I recommend you, when you quit the job,
Yeah,
if that ever comes,
right.
I would definitely hold on to that email and
Yeah,
then write them back right then, like before you walk out the door. Hey, Pan, you know, and show like send an email with a big picture of you, maybe
yeah,
holding your gun, make it crazy, go
right.
all out. And it's like, yo, fuck you.
Yeah,
Give me double bird. Yeah, like those people, they feel like so entitled. They're the worst kind of people. The ones that have that overly sense of entitlement people, they're the worst.
yeah,
They are the scum of the earth. So
yeah.
yeah, fuck them. BANs.
This whole company though is like that with us. They come at us nasty all the fucking time, and you
Because they're
know
spending the money. That's why.
that's why they're spending the money and they think they could just shit on us. But
That's what they do.
it's the same thing as being a troll. So I mean, if you want to get up in the morning, take your troll hairbrush and fucking brush your trolley curly ass trolley hair. You want to look at yourself in the mirror, brush your troll teeth one by one because they're gigantic. Then you gotta fucking like
I
that's what
picture
you want to do,
I
you
picture
know?
him as a troll brushing his like long pink troll hair, fucking like with the glasses on. Yeah, I picture that, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. It's
And the
making
fucking
it's making me
I,
angry just thinking about people like that.
I know. It's just it's
But
very frustrating to deal with these
they're
fucking pussies.
dude, there's like I would say half the population is BANs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really think about it.
Listen, I something the other day, we're dealing with these Canadians, and we all know that Canadians are dumb, right? Like just in general,
Obviously. Yeah.
right? They're just stupid people.
They live
Nothing
way
against the
too
Canadians. Nothing
they
against
just
you,
they
you know?
live they live too close to the North Pole. That's what it is.
Right.
Plus they're always
And
cold.
yeah,
There's not a lot of fucking blood flow getting to that brain up there. You know what I mean? The cranium. So up in Canada. Sorry, Canada. Shout
yeah,
out. Thanks for listening, by the way. Of
yeah, yeah. And obviously we're joking around. We don't think you're dumb. I'm just using
course.
so this chick came back with all these stupid fuck ups on this like on something we bought. Like something we bought, it was like say 15 grand. She
Mhm.
comes back like charges us like $25,000. And I'm like, so I broke it down to her, but I wasn't nasty on the fucking email. I said to her, um, can you explain to me, where you're getting this number? The math's not adding up. There's ways to go about things. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that motherfucker, that band that we were talking about before would have been like, where are you getting these numbers with a question
Oh,
mark and
yeah,
an
yeah.
exclamation point? Seriously? You know? And I would have been like,
Yeah.
we all make mistakes. We're human fucking beings, you know?
Well, listen, it's not just you. Like, it's every like industry out there. People deal with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the service industry, like, I mean, everywhere it's been since the beginning of time. Since
Yeah.
like, listen, I worked at a supermarket. I dealt with all that shit. I
Yeah.
worked at a courtesy desk where I was just like, yo, man, whatever. Like, you're not gonna yell at me, but just
Mhm.
like tell me what the problem is. I'll fix it.
Right.
But don't give me an attitude. Otherwise, like, it's not happening. It's not working.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I've fucking yelled at customers before for that kind of bullshit, but like everybody that's listening, I'm sure worked at some job, even when they were younger or now currently, that they deal with shit. Like, but it's not even just that. It's like everything. There's always ups and downs, like no matter what job you have, pretty much. There's always
Yeah.
gonna be shit days and good days and
Yeah.
dealing with good people and bad people. Unfortunately, like when I worked in a supermarket, like, even the crazies had a shop. They have to eat. So of course they're gonna go there. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why, like, when you go to Walmart, everybody goes to Walmart, all the crazies, and then it's always fucking fights in Walmart. If you go Google Walmart fights, there's like a billion of them. It's all hilarious, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm
It
all
just it just sucks that you gotta bite your fucking tongue. Like even when I was in the corporate world, I had to bite my tongue so many fucking times. And like today I was
for
outside afterwards and I was saying to myself, like our grandparents back in the day, like they're not taking lip from anybody. Like my grandfather, if somebody said that to them, he'd break their fucking mouth open. You don't talk as a man,
right.
you don't talk to another man without thinking that, possibly that guy might fucking punch me in my fucking mouth. But everybody hides behind their fucking emails now, you know?
They hide behind the security of their job.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose, people don't want to, not just they don't want to lose their job, like the company as a whole, they don't want to lose that other company's business. So they will, as a company, bite their tongue
Right.
just so that customer could keep spending the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they do.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. I've seen it like at my other job too, at Screws more in Elmsford back in the day. They I dealt with like, especially like on the job, like you talk about like all the fucking construction people that come in
Oh
and get these
God.
products. It's that's another world.
Oh
Some
yeah.
get real nasty, and they'll come to your office like to talk on the phone nasty. They'll
Yeah.
show up in the street nasty when you
Yep.
drop some shit off. Like it's crazy, and those
Yeah.
motherfuckers will fight the construction
Yeah.
people. Like I've definitely witnessed that on my time at Screwsmore. It was crazy.
Because a lot of those people and they think if you don't know what you're talking about in certain things, they look down on you so fucking hard, you know?
Yes,
And that's why
yes.
You know Martin Hardware on Yonkers Avenue?
Hmm.
Those guys are the best, man, because they're so intelligent, they're so fucking well rehearsed, whatever, versed on everything. They're so full of knowledge. And they do not shit on you. You can go in there and be like, listen, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Please just give me what I need. They
Yeah.
don't fucking shit on you, you know?
Right. I mean, yeah. Once you got like a company like that or a business like that, sometimes it starts up top. If you have the kind of people that you don't want to work for and that are good to work for, you're not going to be an asshole.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
sometimes you luck into a good place like that.
Speaking of asshole places, Sam Ash back in the day, like
Ooh, the guitar
well,
places.
the guitar place in White Plains, it used to be filled with the biggest assholes on the fucking planet. Like if you went in there and you weren't like a guitar fucking phenom, they would just shit on you. Like you can go in there and be like, hey, I need a guitar, and they'll be like, just get the fuck out of here, kid. They were such assholes. And
Oh
now I went
yeah.
in there somewhat recently, and it's all filled with younger kids now, and they're just so chilled out. It's a
Yeah,
totally different fucking ball game.
it's a
But
different vibe.
yeah, a lot of Sam Ashes are fucking going out of business. They announced like 4 days ago.
Ooh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I mean, maybe that's a product of people just on their phones a lot and not picking up instruments.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
no, I think people buying online too, you know.
Yeah, people buying online. Yeah, that's another factor into it for sure.
Everything, dude, no matter what anybody says about the economy, it's gonna fucking crumble soon. It's going to collapse. It's impossible for it not to. And we're just shelling out all the rest of our money to fucking to give it to the people in Ukraine and like Israel and all that stuff. We're just giving everything else like, oh, we have fucking 4% left of the money we have. Just give it out so it finally crumbles. That's what's happening.
The dollar, I keep telling people, everybody I talk to, I'm like, that dollar that you have in your pocket, that cash, it's going away. First off, it's not going to exist because of digital currency. I mean, look at the younger generation, the younger people than us. They don't carry cash on them. It's all done with their phone or a credit
Right.
card or something. It's really done with their phone. They don't
Yeah.
even, a lot of them now don't even have like credit cards or debit cards. They don't
Right.
even have that shit. It's all done through their phone. Then another reason why, like, you're right, with all the wars and everything going on, dude, the dollar is just gonna eventually crumble and it's just gonna fucking go away. It's gonna disappear. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's gonna be worthless pretty soon, especially the way we're going. We're just, and then now they're coming out of China saying disease X, they're calling it. That might come down the pipeline where we're gonna have to go on lockdown again. And I have, our friends, the podcast, friend of us of your life, Lima Bean Uso said that could be coming down the road. I'm like, yeah, I kind of read that, a while ago. Let's hope hopefully not another lockdown. Even though I kind of enjoyed the lockdown personally, I needed that
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
But let's hope like not for that. And speaking of that, the CDC. It's funny we're talking about that, but the CDC um, says COVID is to be treated the same way as the cold and flu now. I mean, that's kind of what like normal people like me and you were kind of saying from, after the very beginning. I mean, sure, the first couple months was scary, but after that, we kind of realized like, all right, it's a fucking cold. What are we doing locked in our house? Is this the test run?
I
It's just
mean,
I read that like over the weekend, and Crazy sent us in the group text, and it really is fucking insane that like people like us were like chastised, like, oh, you're fucking wrong.
right,
Put your mask on. You're gonna kill me. I'm
right,
like, none of that was ever fucking true. The media manipulated you into thinking that. Like, and you fell for it, you dummy. Like, what does
yeah,
that say about you? You're gonna be a sheep lined up,
right.
ready to go lock down in a building when they say a flu is out there to kill you.
Listen, the fucking thing was stronger than a fucking cold for sure. It's weaned itself down. That's what fucking viruses do. They get used, you give it a fucking immunity to it and it fucking loses its fucking virility, whatever the fuck virility, I think. But
That
that shit
sounds
was
right.
definitely not a cold when I fucking had it. And it was definitely not something that I've ever fucking had before. And the remnants are still there. I can barely smell fucking certain things anymore. It fucking destroyed half of my fucking sense of smell. And I mean, it put something in my brain that I had never felt before. It felt like there was fucking a poison in me. So I mean, it was definitely something at the beginning.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, listen, I agree. I mean, that's why I did all the right things. I stayed home for pretty much. I wore the
Right.
mask. I did all the bullshit in the
Yeah.
beginning, but after a while, it's like, all right, like enough's enough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The kids, like 99.9% of kids didn't die. They really should have not closed down the schools. The kids should have went to fucking school because now you did more damage to the kids you took out of school, and now going back. I'm telling you, you know, as a friend of other friends that are parents that have kids, like I've noticed your kids are fucked up, like all of them. You
Your
know,
kids are dumb. Your kids are dumb now.
they're so much stupider than we were. Like, no, actually, I'm only kidding. Like about that, I have no idea if your
Yeah.
kids are fucking dumber or dumber, but I mean, you would know. Like, how did it affect them? Like, I mean, it had to like affect kids. Like, because I'm trying to picture like me going out of school and like second grade or third grade being out this virus and the media, and it's
Yeah.
you have phones and it's telling you it's going to kill you. It's got to really kind of fuck with your head a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely fucked with kids' heads for sure. But I think they're pretty like, you know, they let things bounce off them. I think most of them are probably fucking fine at this
I
point.
hope
Like
so.
they just forget that shit. Like, what the fuck was that weird ass shit? You know what I mean?
Let's hope that's the case. But I gotta admit, Nick, I feel great. I told you about this diet I've been on with
Yeah,
the sea moss and the rice and the grilled chicken, the vegetables, a lot of the water.
yeah,
Dude, I feel fucking fantastic, Nick.
yeah.
I like not just my body. My body, like I looked in the mirror, I took my shirt off. I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit. I'm like, that's me. And I was like,
Take
damn.
your shirt off take your shirt off now for the podcast.
No, I don't want to do that. That's
Come
weird.
on, you take yours off and I'll take mine off. Let's show them what we're working with. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
No, I'm not doing that. All right, you're doing it. All right, I gotta do it then. Look at my fucking look at my hair shit.
Nice. Yo,
Oh,
you look like fucking Lou Ferrigno. You look the Incredible Hulk.
dude, it's crazy. I gotta really shave my chest, but
Me too.
that's like the girly thing to do, but it's disgusting. I
Yeah.
hate having fucking hair on my fucking body.
Yo, if you fucking learned how to swing the bat properly and loosened up your hips a little bit, I'd imagine you'd be able to hit the ball past the fucking pitcher's mound this year.
That's my focus. That is my focus. I'm watching YouTube videos left and right. I'm looking for batting cages that are open to midnight.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ready. But I'm
You know
telling
what?
you, I had this fucking food, right? This diet has been fantastic. And
Yeah.
I allowed myself one day to kind of like cheat but not go crazy. So Friday, right? That's the day. And I had the Dunkin' Donuts in the morning after work, drive home. But
Yeah.
my dad, got like a late lunch. He's like, he brought home Popeyes. Dude, I had the
Mm.
one chicken sandwich. After I ate it, dude, I felt like shit.
Yeah.
my mood changed.
Yeah.
I was even having darker like thoughts, like a
Yeah.
little bit like a downer.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the week, I'm like fucking Pee Wee Herman on nitrous. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking laughing in a great mood. Yo, the food fucked with my head
Yeah.
as well
You
as my
became
fucking body.
you became suicidal after eating one Popeye's chicken sandwich.
One Popeye chicken sandwich, I wanted to jump off the fucking my building. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
wanted to fucking let go. I'm
Yep.
telling you, it fucks with you. This fast food and this garbage that they're serving us,
Yeah.
it's fucking with us. Listen, I
Oh yeah.
highly recommend this. You don't have to do the diet I'm on, but listen, it cleared up my fucking sinuses, Nick.
Oh really?
Since I've been doing this, my inflammation is just like my knee felt better. Remember, I told you my legs were hurting in the very beginning?
Yeah.
It felt like shit was coming out of my like underarms. I was like, dude, I felt like a detox. And I'm telling you, man, I feel fantastic doing this
It's
shit. This
great.
is my like new addiction. It's crazy. And it really is crazy how it happened too. Because when I was searching for detox shit and stuff like that, or looking stuff up to get healthy,
Yeah.
I noticed my Instagram kind of picked up. A lot of the stuff I ordered was through Instagram. So
Okay.
that what do you call it? Not AI, but it's called might they call like when they track you where they figure you out? Yeah,
No,
algorithm.
no. Okay.
Algorithm. So they got my algorithm where it almost kind of told us, hey, do this CMOS, do this dose that I'm getting tomorrow, do this other thing. And it almost like it helped me in a way.
Yeah.
It wasn't detrimental. So I think computers, AI
Yeah.
in the near future could really have a big impact on what your body needs, what you could use. I'm
Okay.
telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's not all bad. It's not all negative with the AI
What
shit coming down the
what's
pipeline.
the CMOS brand? I want to ask you what dose is, but I also want to know what the CMOS brand is that you munching on.
Yeah, I said it last week on the podcast. The
What is
organic
it?
CMOS,
What is it again?
organic Seymour, CMOS.
That's it? That's what it's called?
I think that's like the name of it by Nature's Blend. I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's you don't want to get the the waxy moss and shit that you know what I mean. You don't want
Hmm.
like the RC cola of sea moss.
Right. Well, I can't fucking find what you're looking for, so you're gonna have to give me the exact fucking one when you find out.
Yeah,
Do you think this is like the thing that helped you out the most?
I believe the sea moss probably did.
Yeah.
But like besides that, like the rise, you know, and yeah, dude, it's and the water. I don't drink soda anymore either. So
Hmm.
yeah, man, I think everybody needs to do like they need a change in their system. I'm telling you, once you change your system, and then even your thoughts like get
Yeah.
better. I'm more in a better mood.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, as Rocky once said, if you could change and ice could change, we all can change.
He did
You
say
know?
that. He
You know?
did. He fucking said
Right?
that.
I've said that.
Shit, man. Fucking
Yeah.
Rocky.
But I want to get on that though. I want to get on that CMOS. So what's dose though? What's dose?
All right.
Steroids?
It's I wish if I did juice now, bro, I'd be really like Lou Ferrigno. I still won't be able to hit the ball at the infield though. All right, so dose.
Yeah.
Dose is it's
Two
you
in Spanish.
there's like it's like a little drink. You take a 2 ounce shot of it like every day.
Hmm.
You get like a 16 ounce or a couple six like a 3 pack of 16-ounce bottle lasts like a month or whatever it is. So you do it like every morning, and there's different ones. One's benefits your liver, which I'm doing. Then another kind is for your immunity. Another one is
Hmm.
for your skin. Other one's for soreness. So,
Okay.
it's just like high quality ingredients mixed up. It's another thing to, kind of like support my liver and,
Okay.
almost like detoxing my liver in a way, So
Okay.
I think that's kind of what like I needed.
Yeah.
So that's why I found this dose drink. Obviously it came on Instagram, like like I said before, and I'm gonna try it out. It should be here in a couple days, and that's the next thing I'm gonna try to take this dietary supplements and give my liver you know
What it needs.
bring it back,
Bring back the old river. The old river.
But I'm telling you, if you had pains in like your body anywhere or something's the matter,
Yeah.
this definitely like it helped what I've been doing. So
I got pains. I got pains all over the place in my body, Mike.
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The leg pain, back pain. Yeah, do this, you get a massage, feel
Yeah.
like $1,000,000.
Yeah, I want to tell you about this dream, which I told you about. I want to tell the listeners. Maybe we'll take a quick break and I'll go into this dream.
A real break?
Nah.
No? Okay. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the Mix It Up podcast.
Yeah, we'll take a real break.
Do it, win it, crush it.
Hey, welcome back to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That is Nick. Nick, you're dreaming. You're dreaming again.
Yeah, I'm dreaming again. So last night, what's that?
What's this about?
I had a very very vivid dream last night. So I was in a canal, like actually, I don't know if I was even on a boat. I was kind of like on top of the water or something. It was a weird situation. And we were fishing or something, and all these lines were tangled up. And I was trying to get them untangled so everybody could continue on with their fishing trip. And I had the fishing line connected to my hand, but I unraveled it but it was still attached to my finger and it took off like a bat out of hell and it cut my finger off. It cut my ring finger off. Like on the up to like the first knuckle was off.
Okay.
And I saw where it landed. So I went and I'm pretty sure it's my ring finger. I don't think it was my pointer, but I went and grabbed it out of the water and I was like, I got to get this to put in ice immediately. So I put it in ice. I went to the emergency room and I presented them with, my hand and the fucking finger. And they were like, no, they were like, you don't need this. You didn't need to do this. And I was like, what the fuck you mean I didn't need to do this, you know? So I looked down and I'm like, my finger came back. It just grew back out of nowhere. I was like, holy shit. And I'm showing people, I'm like, yo, my finger's back. And it's beautiful. It was more beautiful than my finger is right now. It was just a beautiful new finger. And I was like, what the fuck does this mean? So I like, what? Go ahead. I know you want to say something. Just happened.
Whatever. Yeah, technical difficulties. Yes, what does the finger fucking dream mean? I think you're like a lizard person.
Maybe. But I think it was supposed to signify like it's either change or fighting something. Um it's all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the fact that it grew back means I think that um growth is happening and it's good or something like that. And change is maybe going to be happening. Um, but there's been some stuff going on which I won't get into because you never know if the powers to be are listening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well,
um
it says your finger if you it speaks of a loss of morality and direction.
mm,
The index finger tends to be the symbol in dreams of direction, doing the right thing. You cut it badly with sharp words or a knife, and you're all concerned that the blood is gushing out. Like, does that, you know, is that included in your dream?
no,
And
it didn't
that
even
says
bleed.
it
My
didn't
finger didn't
even
even
bleed.
bleed.
That's so I don't know. It could
I know
symbolize
it's a tough
because
one.
if it was blood, it could symbolize like life force,
Yeah.
you know?
It's I guess if we could break it down, maybe like the fishing line was something I was trying to hold on to. He was holding on to me and I let it go. I just let it fucking go, but it took my finger with it and it cut a piece of me off, but then it grew back. It could mean a lot of different things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows how to interpret those fucking things?
I don't know.
Not me. That's really up to you. And like, yeah, but you just gotta take what's going on in your life now and then kind of be like, oh, okay, maybe that means that.
Yeah. Maybe we need Lima Bean Uso to maybe I was gonna actually text him and say, I did a little dream analysis here. He probably would have been like, I think it's a symbolization for eat more grapes.
It's like I can't do the podcast. Nobody wants to hear me. I don't know what that guy's talking about.
Yeah,
But
but
it's a good thing to talk about.
porn.
Lyman B. Nusso knows this well too. Is cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Uh, Crazy Chris is involved in it. I'm involved in it. Are you still involved in crypto?
I have XLM and I needed to go back up to like 70 cents so I could have my $10,000 back.
Well, a lot of stuff is moving in the right direction. Bitcoin is about 68,000 now.
Yeah.
Remember, it was 20,000. I was telling people you should buy it. You should buy it. It's about 70,000 bucks. It's going to be.
Wow. Wow.
XRP right now is 66 cents. It went on a nice rise. So
Mhm.
you're getting close to the 70 cents.
Wow.
Dogecoin, it's almost 20 cents right now. If you have Dogecoin, you can buy it on Robinhood.
Yeah.
Dogecoin, fantastic. Almost 20 cents. It'd be probably hit 20 cents tonight. And if Dogecoin hits like about 75 cents around there,
Yeah.
Trainer's gonna get a new Jeep. You know what I'm saying?
Trainer's going to be a millionaire.
Trainer's getting a new Jeep. And I'll probably take Crazy Chris with me. I'll be like, yo, Crazy, we need to go get this fucking new Jeep, right? Because I need him there just in case they try to throw me off. You know, I was
Right.
like, oh, you need the phalange button to go in. That's an extra $200. I'm like, oh, phalange button? I didn't know about that. Crazy's a good one to have with because back in the day, story time, we went to like, I think we were in South Yonkers. I'm like, yo, Crazy, I need a nice fucking radio. I want a fucking Kenwood radio
Mhm.
for my piece of shit Grand Am that cost about $500 that had a big rust hole in the side of the door. But you know what? I need a nice knock. So went down there, had the fucking guy. We're trying to work out deals with him. This fucking salesman, right, gets on his knees. He's like, this is the best deal I could give you. You could kick me in my face right now, right? I'm like, this guy's a maniac. I'm like, sold, man. Fucking sold. I got a nice Kenwood radio. I think it was like for 400 even. And those
Uh-huh.
Kenwoods are like, they were fucking pricey back then.
Yeah.
And I had the Kenwood fucking old like digital fucking shit. Hooked that in, had some like nice speakers and shit. Like,
Mhm.
that shit was the shit back then. When you had like your first car or whatever, and you
Yeah.
put that new radio in,
Yeah.
you roll down, you hand crank that window, all of them,
Yep.
and you just fucking driving around town and that shit, man. That was the fucking shit back then. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, so let's hopefully Dogecoin goes up, and now I'm gonna have an even better radio in the Jeep. So we'll
There
see.
you go. I was gonna buy Shiba Inu coin, and I probably should have when I was going to,
Yes, yeah, that was
because
definitely a big one.
well, I was gonna buy it like last month or 2 months ago, just because I was like, why not just buy 5 million of them? But that shit went up like 300% within a fucking month or something like that, and I would have tripled my fucking money. Spazzed out on that one.
Yeah, the guy that got me into this, he told me and a friend of mine about Solana, SOL.
Yeah.
It was around $22 back then. He's like, yo, buy a lot of it. I'm like, oh, it's what it's $22.
Yeah.
It's $132 today.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit. Like, it's like, damn, like, because back in the day, don't forget, like, we went years with a fucking really bad like crypto market. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
were in a fucking downturn. Now, like the Bitcoin halving is happening in about 40 days.
Mhm.
So now that's always good news. Anytime Bitcoin halves and the miners get less, that means the supply goes down, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden the price just goes fucking bonkers. You're
Right.
gonna see probably record numbers. You're gonna see Bitcoin fly past 100 grand. I keep telling
Mhm.
people, just buy now, buy today. It doesn't matter. I buy every fucking week. Every
Yeah.
fucking check, I throw a little bit more money into stuff. Like today, I even bought more Doge because it's gonna fucking fly. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So like, and then you're gonna probably see Bitcoin. This is allegedly, don't go out and spend all your money, but Bitcoin's probably gonna go to $500,000. No doubt. And then when
Mhm.
Bitcoin goes to that much, all the other altcoins is gonna fly up. So what do you
Right.
think like Doge is gonna do or Shiba or fucking XLM? XLM right now it's fucking 15 cents.
Yeah.
So it's gonna fly, man. It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly big time, especially like when we talked about before with the dollar collapsing. You're
Right.
gonna see a lot of these coins go up. I keep telling people diversify your portfolio. Get a fucking mix. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's important. It's important to do it.
Yeah. Kid's not wrong. The kid's not wrong. I bought in at the wrong time. I bought in at the at XRP. I mean XLM's ultimate. Its all-time high. I was like, I know it's at the highest. I'm gonna buy it now, and that's what I did. And then it like crumbled fucking 2 days later.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're gonna look back on it and be like, oh, 70 cents, some cents was like, oh, that's still a great deal. What it is now today,
Yeah.
So this, I wouldn't go selling it just because went up to like $1. You know what I mean? I would wait. Because those two are the future. Ripple, XLM,
Yeah.
Dogecoin now because of the kids, and obviously Bitcoin is always king.
Hmm.
So yeah, diversify your portfolio, people. Just I'm telling you,
No doubt. No
make some
doubt.
money and make some money.
Yeah. Make some money, you fucking twat bags.
You BANs.
Shit. Yo, fucking 5 years. Uh, Dogecoin's 5 year fucking return is 9,529.2%.
Yeah. Remember I bought that shit 0.00, not even a cent.
Yeah.
I should have loaded up. Even if I just threw like 20 grand into it and just left it there,
Yep.
man. The
If you
things
bought that
you
shit,
missed out
if
on.
you bought $1,000 worth of it 5 years ago, you'd have $9 million right now.
It's fucking crazy. It's crazy what happens to that fucking coin, how it blew up.
Yep.
I knew at the time I should have fucking. I mean, we all talked about it. Me, you, Jeffy. We all
Yep.
talked about the Doge. Go on Robinhood, just buy it as a joke,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden that shit just fucking went bonkers, like it never seen before.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, man. Damn, if I fucking just unloaded it like that. I always think about that. But hey, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you miss out on things in life, but it's
Yeah.
all good. It's all good. Humans had tails, Nick. Did you know that?
No, it makes sense. I mean,
Humans, our early ancestors had tails.
we had tails.
Tails. Like a
Is that
fucking like a tail, like an animal has fucking tails.
how do we know that?
We had that because researchers at New York University pretty much said our predecessor primates they stopped growing tails about 25 million years ago.
Okay.
And the question is why? They started like looking at DNA samples of people,
Yeah.
apes without tails, and monkeys. The scientists discovered that the latter is missing a piece of a generic code shared by the former two.
Okay.
So they always thought it happened like by mutation, but that's not the case.
Mhm.
So within the DNA, it changed, and that's just what happened. Just stop growing fucking tails.
Interesting.
I just find it like a little fucking. It's crazy. We definitely came from like a fucking tadpole to lizard,
Yeah.
dinosaurs to monkeys, like to fish. Like it had to happen that way. It's just crazy. We're all fucking lizard people, no matter what we say or do.
We are. We are. And what's wrong with us is what's wrong with us.
As a society,
Just in fucking general, man. Why are we so complicated? Why are all these other animals so simple and we make our lives so complicated?
yeah, we got too much going on in our heads. I mean, look what's fucking going on now. We got fucking we got dudes, right? Grown men, right? In high school, deciding that they are a woman now.
Yeah.
They're gonna start playing basketball on the fucking girls' team. This fucking dude in Massachusetts, right? At private school. Of
Yeah.
course, of course it's private because their decision to allow a transgender person playing basketball with these little girls. It looks like he's Shaq, and these girls are like fucking, you know, Muggsy Bogues.
I
Yeah,
love it.
They're fucking like it's crazy. And this dude was just ripping rebounds, right? One of the girls, I felt bad for her. She tried to get the rebound at the same time.
Yeah.
This dude just fucking tossed. He's like, fuck out of here. This bitch went flying. Her
Yeah.
fucking leg got caught underneath. She's fucking writhing in pain, right? Then the next one, this dude just fucking charges through her. She falls, right? They called the foul on her. Meanwhile, this dude pretty much just stepped on her fucking stomach and dunked it pretty much on her. It was fucking madness. I couldn't believe what I was watching. And then, of course, it's like a whole fucking big thing. But this school, this fucking private school, went along with this nonsense. So
I
yeah,
love it. I
we're
love it.
we're supposed to be as a human race supposed to be evolving. Now we're fucking dressing up as fucking girls and dominating women's sports. What the
Yep.
fuck? Are we fucking nuts? Are we that stupid?
Yo, I fucking love it. That's the best story I ever heard in my life.
He
It's
hurt
almost like,
three girls.
yo, just think
They
about
were
this. Though.
bleeding.
You know, when you were younger and you're like, man, I wish I was just like 7 feet tall and I could just beat the shit out of like everybody in every sport, or like was
Yeah.
an ogre and could just fuck people up at all the bars. Well, this guy,
Right.
he can now. He can beat
That's
the
his
shit out of
dream.
everybody in the sports. It's great.
That's how he made his dream come true.
Phenomenal. And you know what? Let's take all the power back from women. Like we said in this before. You know, they worked so hard to for rights to vote, to work.
Right.
And now we're just taking it back from them. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
psych, psych.
The feminists have no idea what to say about it either. They
Yep.
don't even get involved with the dudes trying to play basketball because they're like, but she's a woman. They're
Yep.
so fucked up. They can't even like come out and be like, no, it's fucking wrong. Bitch, like your bitches are getting fucking hurt left and right. They're breaking legs, they're hurting their ankles, their head, they're getting in headlocks, they get thrown. Like, it's wild out here.
Dude,
What do we
women are
do?
in trouble because trannies can get pregnant. We know that now scientifically, right? Didn't they prove that?
Apparently, yeah, if you could stick a fucking baby up a dude's asshole.
So
That's
I
how
mean,
it works.
why not? Listen, why not be with a dude that's so cool but has tits? Why not be with that guy? You can hang out with him and then you can motorboat him. It's the best thing on the planet, actually.
Nope.
I just
Nope.
realized it. Yep.
I do
Trannies
not
are the
agree.
wave of the future. We're bringing down women. They're going to be obsolete.
I don't want to motorboat a buddy. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to do with motorboating a buddy. That is
You say
just
that now.
wrong on so many
Right.
levels.
You say that now.
Can't even say it.
You say that now
Yeah.
until you just got off the courts with your new tranny friend. Like, yo, man, don't you just want to go to like the strip club now and just like get some chicks? And he just like this. Yo, check this out. He pulls his blouse off and shows you these double D fucking tits. And he's like, what do you know about these, bitch? And you're like, holy shit.
He
Yep.
pulls off his men's sports bra and just fucking opens up. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross.
Yep. And you proceed to titty fuck your best friend's tits after you guys played basketball together. After he
Oh.
dominated you. After he dominated you.
Yo, he's probably all hairy too, like fucking Eugene Levy. You know what I mean? Probably got a unibrow as a fucking tranny.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's a wave of the future, man. You're missing out.
Yeah, I'm glad I'll miss out on that.
I feel bad for women though. They're going to be obsolete.
I mean, listen, it's crazy what they're really doing to them. Those poor bitches. Like, you need help, bitch. You need help, bitch. It's rough out there for you.
You're going to have to like keep women like chained up in your basement as like, listen, just stay here. I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you alive. I'll keep you
right.
safe. Just stay here.
I do feel bad for them because like a lot of them like early on, it was a man's world, right?
Yeah.
That's how we all grew up in. And now it's a tranny world. They don't even get their shot. They had their shot briefly when like when they started going into the working in the business world and shit.
Yeah.
They had like a little window.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a time.
You know what would be the best thing on the planet? If a trans woman becomes president before a real woman.
Oh, that would really fuck with their heads.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't even know what to do.
Nope.
Do they support him? Do they don't?
Yeah.
Oh, it would just I would love that. I would love to see their just brains just fall apart right in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
Like they just like all of them just go out of service for trying to fucking figure that one out.
That'd be the most woke move that we could ever do in this country.
That is the wokest,
Yeah.
no doubt. And he has a penis like the size of Shaq's. He walks out there on the podium like those pants are way too tight. You can see the bulge.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for my
Hey,
tranny
listen,
president.
it's probably gonna happen. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We already got the two oldest men alive that are fucking gonna duke it out. We're
You're
done.
right.
We're fucking so done.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Oh yeah. When you have the Supreme Court having to rule whether or not somebody can like run for presidency, that's when you know that you're fucked. You should never, as a president, like you should never be able to run for presidency. And trust me, I want Trump to destroy Biden because he's not even a human being at this point. But
Me too.
if you have to like, you shouldn't have been convicted of a crime or not convicted, but like even like tried or whatever the fuck. Like if you know what I mean, you can't even get a job sometimes for like, oh, I went to jail because I smoked a little weed. I got caught for weed, and it's difficult to get a job. But like this guy, they were coming at him sideways with all these different fucking things, tax evasion, this, that, and the other thing.
Of course.
And he didn't he get like convicted and he's still fucking gonna
Yo,
be like run for
Donald
president?
Donald Trump, right, has 91 uh like pending indictments against him. 91.
Yeah.
Like it reached a point where it's just like, all right, are you guys just making shit up, making
Right.
up indictments just to
Right.
see if something sticks?
Right.
I mean, 91 is like a witch hunt. I don't think I've ever heard of a human being having 91 indictments. It does
Yeah.
not make any sense. Like, how wrong do you have to be that you're not in jail for your first indictment? You know what I mean? This is
Right.
just, it seems like a witch hunt to me. That's all it is. It's like enough. Like, it's stop it already.
If he becomes president, is he gonna pardon himself immediately?
Yeah, he'd be like, yo, I'm all right. Right? How does he do it? Like, what does he just go about? Like, yo, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's all good now. You know what I mean? I'm free, you know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy. But yeah, I guess as he's allowed to do that, you know.
Yeah.
He takes the sword and shit, puts it on one shoulder, the other shoulder. You are benighted. You are pardoned. Go commit another 91 more indictments. That's all make believe. It's fucking crazy.
Imagine if like the president, so say you just lost and you're no longer the president,
Yeah.
and
Bummer.
now the new president, say like the general population had to like you 51% over 49%, or the new president has to kill you with a sword. He's just got to like cut you in half. Like, I got to do it. You know, the tribe has spoken. So
Right.
that means you better make sure that you do right by the country.
I would love that. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You know, that's some like ancient times fucking shit.
Yep.
You know, you throw him in the fucking pit and you just fucking stab him right there.
Yeah.
Or death by hanging. Yeah.
Or it would be cool if like the last two people that got like say like the lead Democrat and the lead Republican have to have a sword fight to the death to see who becomes the ruler of the free land, free world.
Yeah. Or we could just get like real capable people in office, you know, somehow, some way. You
That's
know,
true.
get some decent hearted human beings out there. That's got to be I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, because you know what? As a president, what do you make? 400 grand a year?
Something like that.
You have CEOs of these corporations that's making $1 billion compared to your fucking 400,000
Right.
a year. So he's just like, they're gonna make you do whatever the fuck the corporations want to do. Those guys have the fucking money, the power. They're just gonna, you know,
Yeah.
keep telling the president, like, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Make it happen. That's all
Exactly.
it is. They're fucking Weekend at Bernie's, man. They're puppets. They're puppet on strings. That's all it is.
Yeah. We're all puppets too, though, man. Isn't it crazy the fucking roller coaster rides of like, say you lived for like 80 years, 100 years, whatever the fuck you live as, the amount of bullshit like and manipulation that goes on throughout an 80-year like lifespan of a human being.
Oh, it's a lot.
Like,
We
you
take
know what
on
I
a
mean?
lot.
Look how much fucking shit goes on. And like,
We
it's
take
just,
in too much
ugh.
garbage.
Yeah.
We are just overloaded with that shit.
Yeah.
It's really sad that we have to live like that. It's like a battle.
Yeah.
A fucking battle. Every day we wake up, it's a fucking war.
Oh, shit.
Every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm fucking ready.
Yeah.
Do it with it, fucking crush it.
You're right.
Fucking slam the door and I might fucking start my day.
Yeah.
And everybody that comes up and talks to me, I just fucking grab them, I fucking toss them, do it with it, crush it. Mailman's late, toss them, do it with it, crush it.
It's awesome. You're late, bitch.
Car cut me off, I get out of my car, take him out of his car, throw him in the street, do it with it, crush it.
Shit.
That's the way. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the fucking goal. Just to fucking get day by day by day by day, day by day by day.
Step by step, day by day.
Oh, baby, step by step. Well, I think that's a wrap on the podcast since I started singing.
Yep. Let's wrap
Unless
it
you got
up.
anything else? Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think I have anything else.
Nothing. Not even a plug for your book.
No, because I have to start promoting it more. I have to start using your videos that you sent to me. I definitely have to use those. I went through like a phase where I kind of just like so I wanted to see how many people I can get from certain things to buy it. So I think I finished at 36 copies, and I don't think now I would get anybody else. You know what I mean? Like I guess I could from like our more of a I'm surprised 36 people bought it. That's a pretty decent amount of fucking people, you know?
Me too.
Um
If I wrote a book, I think I'd be the only person that buy it 32 times. I would have to buy it 32 times so I can feel good about myself. Dude, 36 is a lot. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
because I tried selling this book one time without the pictures when it was just a poem book and it was like kind of just boring because it was just, you know, words on paper.
Yeah, right.
And I legitimately think I sold one person. I think Jeff and Lisa bought it. And,
Oh, wow.
and I just stopped because my motto back in the day was this. I put out a product, it should just blow up with me doing no work at all. You know what I mean? Like, here's the product. Why isn't it blowing up?
Right.
So like I put a
That's an
little effort
insane
into it.
thought.
It is an insane thought, but I'm an insane person. So this time I put some effort into it, you know, like, and I'm confident, more confident in it than I was in the other one. So now, you know, I'm just going through the phases. So now I have to put out new videos and stuff like that. You know, I want to do the ones where I'm explaining, like even on yours, I want to maybe like explain the poem a little bit, and then I'm going to say, here's did you give yourself a nickname?
Good idea. Me, a nickname?
Your nickname for like the guy that's reading the books.
Oh, the poem reader.
Yeah.
The poem reader. I think that's what I just want. I think I named myself.
You should create like a legit Instagram
TPR.
or TikTok page, and you call yourself the poem reader, and you just read random poems. People might love it.
I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, maybe people would fucking lie. I just read fucking dumb poems I read online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something.
It
We'll
is.
see. We'll see what happens, man. There's a lot of ideas that are just pouring out of me lately, and
Yeah.
you apparently. And maybe this is the time, like with the diet, the mood.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to fucking do more shit. I have a lot more energy. I tell you that.
Good.
Like, there's no more fucking naps when I come home from work.
Oh, that's good.
I'm ready to go. I'm doing things,
Good.
taking care of business.
Good.
So the diet, man, get your head straight. It'll help your head. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like that hat too. Where'd you get that hat?
Yeah. See, I felt it kind of ironic. It's called Fatty. It's a fatty hat. It says
Yeah.
Fatty for the people that are just listening. And it's a smoked meat sticks. That's the
cool.
company. So it's like selling Slim Jims, but they're thicker.
Mm.
Like, you know, it's like get nice girth in the Slim Jims that I sell.
Okay.
But I felt it's like kind of ironic. I'm wearing a fatty hat, but my body's diesel. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
very
fuck,
ironic.
it's like a fucking what's that? Moronic
A moronic oxy.
moronic oxy. So thinking about that, I'm a moronic oxy with the hat and diesel body.
Yo, I'm gonna actually hold on one second. Hang on.
We are holding on before we go on the Mix It Up podcast. Remember, people, like, subscribe, tell your friends.
One of my cousins came up with a brand.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a NGU. It's called Never Give Up.
okay.
And it says you can't see it, but make today great on purpose.
It's a little too close to MAGA.
Well, I think that's what he was going for.
It's fun.
It's
That's
a cool
pretty-
looking hat.
Yeah, it is. It's a cool hat. It's a good look. It's a good slogan.
Yep.
It's in that like North Carolina light blue and white
Yep.
hat.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a cool brand. Well, listen, we got to come out with,
Do it when it crush your hats.
DWC.
I legitimately like I went to go see my niece. She's into gymnastics yesterday, and I wanted to be wearing a Do It When It Crushes shirt because I couldn't talk to her. She was on the floor and stuff, but I just wanted to stand up and be like, "Look at my shirt. Do it when it crushes, Ava." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And
we got to do it. We have to.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. And either we incorporate it in the Mix It Up podcast new logo that we got to come out with. We got to think of something. If anybody listening got any ideas, hit us up. Yeah, but maybe we could do it when it crush it. Maybe like we have a podcast mix this shit up, and the t-shirt he's wearing or her wearing says "Do it when it crush it" on it.
Yeah,
could be something. I don't know. We definitely got to brainstorm like one night.
What about this? What about Do It When It Crush It? Doichi, right? Doichi, DIWICI. So you take your bowl, you add a little Do It, you add a little Win It, you add a little Crush It, you mix it up, and it forms what we like to call Doichi. It's a new dessert.
That's the ingredients. Here, ingredients. Do it, win it, crush it.
Yeah.
In a fucking bowl.
The Doichi sandwich. That would be cool though. Then we open up a little cafe and we sell Doichi sandwiches. Holy shit.
Plenty of fucking fantastic ideas on this fucking podcast tonight. But with that, buy Nick's book, Lyrical Atrocities.
Thanks.
Keep listening to the podcast. Spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family.
Yep.
And then hit us up with any ideas of some new logos we have. Yep. And with that, keep that ass tight.
And always remember, do it.
Win it.
And you better motherfucking
crush that shit. We out. Peace.
Peace out, bands.
Sometimes the darkness shades the light. Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try. So I hang my head, I drown my thoughts, smoke my stuff, and I sing my song. I don't know much what it used to be. I love myself, but I don't love me, no. Still remains